Hey guys, I have a book haul today. Yay! I picked up some books from random places. I don't have a lot of money right now to be spending on books, so I've got some deals and I got some good finds, and I have a bunch on my Kindle, which I got for like $2.99 or $1.99 or something. Anyway, I'll just get started. These first two books are ones that I paid full price for because they go with uh, my um, classics that I showed you previously, The Great Expectations and the other one, Wuthering Heights. And I got Frankenstein by Mary Shelley, which I also showed in my TBR because I plan on reading this month. And I got Hamlet by William Shakespeare. That is also in the series, which this one, for some reason, is not as well put together. The image is a little fuzzy, and I don't understand because the other ones are so beautiful, but whatever. Okay, then I have The Book of Lost Things by John Connolly, and I've been wanting to read this for a long time, and I found it used at my bookstore, so I was really excited. And I think it's like some sort of fantasy, but not really fantasy. I don't know. I've heard really good things about it, though. And then I found at Goodwill Catch Me If You Can by Frank W. Abagnale. Yeah. And I really, really, really like this movie, and I had no idea that it was even a book because I suck like that. But I saw it and picked it up, and I'm going to read it, and hopefully it'll be good. And then, as you guys probably know, I've really been wanting to read The Amazing Adventures of Cavalier and Clay, and I just haven't been able to get it because it's not cheap exactly, and they don't have it here, so I just haven't got it. And I was at Goodwill when I got Catch Me If You Can, and I saw, what is this called? The Yiddish Policeman's Union by Michael Chabon, who wrote Cavalier and Clay. And I was like, you know what? It's $1 and it's the same guy, so I'm just going to pick it up. I don't even know what it's about. Sorry, but I can't tell you. And then I've also been wanting to read Darren Shan's YA series, The Cirque du Freak and the Demonata for a while. Like, I've been kind of eyeballing the Demonata for a long time, and then Geraldine at Starion72 raves about Cirque du Freak series, and I've really been wanting to read them, but I just haven't picked them up. And I was at the bookstore just browsing around, and I came across Procession of the Dead by Darren Shan, which is the first book in his adult series, which I didn't even know existed. And the series is called The City, and apparently it is about this guy who goes to this city with a capital C. I don't know what this place is, but and it's a world of sweet, sinister sin, and he finds himself in a place of exotic dangers involving legendary assassins, blind Incan priests, a kingpin who plays with puppets, and friends who mysteriously disappear, and stuff. And then he meets the cardinal, which is like the absolute ruler of the city, and learns all about loss and the true cost of ultimate power. So that sounds really interesting. And they have the other two there too, which he has apparently 3 in the series out so far, because the third one was in hardback. I don't know for sure. I don't know. But if I like them, then I can go back and get that. And I got some books on my Kindle too. I got Pushing the Limits by Katie McGarry, which I don't, it'll take me too long to get to the covers. Which is like a YA contemporary. I've heard a lot of good things about it. It's not normally really my genre, but I've heard good things, and it was like $1.99 or something, so, you know. And then I got Technomancer, which is the first book in the Unspeakable Things series, from what I understand, by B.V. Larson. And I read about this book a long time ago, but I forgot what it was about. But I knew that I wanted it, so I got it. And then I got Incarnate, which is the first book in the New Soul series by Jody Meadows. which is a YA series about reincarnation, and things like that. And then I got The Girl of Fire and Thorns by Ray Carson, which I think is like a YA fantasy. And I got Horns by Joe Hill, who wrote the Lock and Key graphic novel series, which I have the first one and I plan on reading it very, very soon. And I think this book is a sort of like thriller, maybe, or like horror or something. I know they're making a movie that has Daniel Radcliffe in it based on this book. And I got Anna and the French Kiss by Stephanie Perkins, which is not a book that I would ever have picked up on my own, but so many people in the booktube community rave about this book, and I just have to see what it's all about. And then I got Harkin by Caleb Nation, who is a booktuber, YouTube personality, and this is his first book, I believe, and I feel like it's kind of been shoved in my face in YouTube, so I'm kind of not like really excited to read it, but I got it, and I do plan on reading it at some point. I also got Mask of the Red Death by Bethany Griffin, which I think might be historical fantasy or something. All of these are YA. I don't know. And Wake by Amanda Hawking, which I think might be about mermaids. I'm really not sure. It has something to do with water. I know that for sure. And then I got Gone by Michael Grant because it was cheap and I absolutely despise the covers, so I could care less if I have a physical copy of those. And that is all that I got. So, I guess I will just see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.